We all deserve some time to relax, take a trip, get away from our routines, and you can do it all by yourself like the independent person you are, because traveling solo is becoming more and more popular.
That's right. According to Booking.com's annual travel predictions, 59% of people surveyed want to travel solo this year. That includes 63% of men surveyed and 54% of women. So if you're looking to plan your first or your next solo trip but don't know where to start, our next guest is here to help.
I think what's so important about solo travel will change your life for the better, for sure. This is what I'm going to be waking up to every morning for the next couple of days. I would say solo travel success.
Okay.
Okay, Pamela Holt is the executive producer and host of Me, Myself, and the World, The Art of Solo Travel. Her show streams on Prime Video, Freevee, and Go Traveler, and we know Pamela knows her stuff because she herself has traveled to more than 90 countries and counting.
Alone?
Most of them alone, yes.
Pamela, welcome to New York Living.
Thank you for having me.
So, where did you get this bug to travel? Were you part of a traveling family?
Well, yes, we did start traveling when I was about 13, and honestly, I can remember the precise moment. I was in Hong Kong, and I had saved up all summer to buy this, like, Seiko watch.
Wow.
Oh, I love a Seiko.
Yes, and I bought it, and I was at a restaurant, and they sang happy birthday to me, and I immediately had the travel bug. I thought, oh, this is life. I'm in a restaurant in Hong Kong.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm still stuck on the 90, almost all 90
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
What was your first solo trip? Do you remember?
Yes, actually, I went to Japan when I was 19. It was life-changing. To really have to depend on yourself and rely on yourself, not only for daily decisions, but also to be inquisitive and to be a self-starter, to discover the land where you're at, and more importantly, the people. That was really sort of my foundation.
Sure.
Do you remember why it was that you wanted to do Japan A and B alone?
Well, I went there at first for a job, but the job was very short, and I thought, I'm going to top and tail this trip with solo travel.
Okay.
I kind of always was independent, and I used to read World Magazine. It was National Geographic World Magazine, and that was a huge inspiration for me.
Wow.
So what are some of the do's and don'ts for traveling alone? Talk to us first about the do's.
Yes, do pack your wits.
Okay.
You know, if you're safe in New York, LA, Atlanta, you're going to be safe when you're abroad. Somewhere that you're going to is somebody else's home. Another do is make sure that you have enough local cash. You can get that from an ATM. I don't always recommend kiosks. Little tricky things go on there. Have access to a local map. You can download Google Maps before you go. There are so many things that you can do to protect yourself, like don't wander aimlessly.
Sure.
Have confidence. If you don't know where you're going, walk from here to that cafe or that grocery store, get your bearings. You can look like you're checking email, but you're actually checking your Google Maps.
Looking busy. Your
Yeah.
next do is to pick a solo-friendly destination. How do you go about finding these?
Right. It's different things for different people. If you're a first-time solo traveler, your destination might be 2 hours away to a local destination. When you're ready to go abroad for the first time, consider going to an English-speaking country, and one that has a great public transit. I heard someone from your team might be going to London soon. Fantastic public transportation, really easy to get around. Yeah.
I forgot. She did tell us that.
Yes.
And she did specifically say it's because it's an English-speaking country. Now I remember.
Right.
Okay.
And then you say mix with locals, which I do whether I'm traveling solo or not.
It's so important. You know, it's a top travel trend for 2024 to really immerse yourself in the local culture. Yeah, it's a lot about that slow travel. Slow down, get to know people, learn a few words in the local language. It opens doors, let me tell you, even if you get it wrong.
They appreciate and they find it endearing.
Yeah.
I will say, when I went to Portugal last fall, we made it a point to plan most of the reservations and things we were doing, but I said, you know, the last day, let's not plan anything. Let's make friends and let's ask the locals where we should go, what we should do, where we should go to eat more specifically. And I'm so glad we did that. They're the experts.
It really, and some of those unplanned moments are just the highlights of your trip, the new people that you meet, the new food, new friends.
Exactly, new friends. You say next, don't overpack.
Yes, there's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method that I use. It's for a week long, 5 shirts, 4 pants, 3 accessories, 2 shoes, plus the one you're wearing, and 1 swimsuit. And we were talking about this earlier. This is a little viral.
I can't even, this is amazing.
This is called the tube pillow. I saw this on TikTok. You can pack 3 days worth of clothes in this, and it just goes right over your head, and it doesn't count as a personal item when you're boarding the plane.
Wow.
And I'm telling you.
Because they think it's like a neck pillow.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ah,
and
we
it's
tricked
3 days.
It's-
So the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 will save you.
Excellent. And you say, above all, be flexible.
Be flexible just for the discovery, for new things like maybe sit at a cafe, go to a sporting event, a street festival. Oh, there's so much excitement around the next corner. And when you leave room for that breath in your vacation, in your trip, you're going to find lots of neat discoveries.
Fantastic.
That's the whole point of a vacation.
And
right.
remember to trust your gut.
Always.
Always
We were
trust
given
your gut.
that wonderful, wonderful thing for a reason, and you should trust it.
Amen. Okay, season 2 of Me, Myself, and the World. It's coming out real
Yeah.
soon.
And
Where
you- oh,
where are we
yeah.
gonna see you go?
Oh, next, I am maybe thinking of going to Turkey next. I'm not sure. But for season 2, I go to Vietnam and Bangkok. I really get to the core of solo travel, going off the beaten path.
Wow.
I have the honor of introducing 2 Vietnam veterans from the opposite sides.
Oh, wow.
And this is a solo traveler that traveled to Vietnam to do this. Lots of interviews. It's a really exciting season.
Well, give us a call when you're going to shoot season 3. I'll be your
Yeah.
PA. I will get you coffee or something.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you
So nice
so
to meet you.
much. You